Today we're talking about lamb hearts and goat hearts. When I see hearts on sale, when I'm talking to farmers, especially shepherd song, I say, hey, give me a whole bunch of hearts because I know what I'm gonna do with them. I'm gonna corn them. And after that, I make it into a really killer Reuben. So the first step to corning our lamb hearts is to make a really simple brine. We're gonna start out with a little bit of water, a little brown sugar, kosher salt, garlic and ginger, pickling spices, and then kind of the special ingredient is pink salt. The brine's all cooled down, and now all we gotta do is put the hearts in the brine. The shepherd song hearts, they're probably gonna come slit like this and opened up. If the hearts that you have are whole, you're gonna wanna make a cut down one side to open them up because it's gonna help them cure a lot faster. So these are gonna go in the fridge for 4 days, and then we're gonna cook them up. Keeping them in the brine for too long is probably a little bit better than keeping them in there for too little. There might be a little bit of gray in the middle of uncured heart. But at the end of the day, it's still gonna taste really good, so don't worry about it too much. Our hearts have been brining for a good 4 days, so now it's time to cook them. I like to keep them pretty snug because the amount of water you cook them with can determine how seasoned the hearts are after they're cooked. A little bit of carrot, onion, celery, and a couple fresh slices of ginger, and a little bit more pickling spice. I like to leave the skin on my onions when I cook them in stock. Gives it a nice color. And I like to use a pot with a lid. Make sure that the water doesn't evaporate. And now we just bring it up to a simmer, and we're gonna cook them for an hour and a half till they're nice and tender. It's gonna be pretty hard to overcook these guys. That's great. When they're nice and tender, they're ready to go. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pour them, keep them in their liquid, and put them back into the fridge, cool them down, and that's gonna make them a lot easier to slice up for our sandwich. So our corned lamb hearts are all cooked and chilled, and now we're ready to just give them a little trim, just pretty them up a little bit. Some of the things we're gonna be looking for, we're gonna take a look at how much fat's on them, and we're also gonna see if there's any veins that we need to take out. Lamb fat and beef fat is a little bit different in kind of the composition and how it feels in your mouth. It kind of has a little bit of a chalkiness to it that I like a little bit, especially if it's warm, but I'm probably not gonna want a ton. The other thing we're gonna wanna do is we're gonna take this vein out right here, because that guy might be a little bit chewy. If you try to slice these when they're too warm, you might just end up smushing them. corned lamb heart Reuben.